from, sorry y'all, my scarf is slipping. Mary, how did you do it, girl? How the hell you keep that damn scarf on your head, child? Hey guys, welcome back to Point Blank Period. You already know who it is. And today we have another solo episode. I'm so happy to be here because I think I like it here. But beyond that, it's just so much to talk about. I guess every day in the life is just like 50 million things going on. And one of the craziest things that happened is that one of our most beloved I don't know how to say it. Let's just say R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. How about that? I tried to dress it up. I don't know him that well, so I couldn't, you know what I mean? All right, but R.I.P. to him. It seems as if he passed away due to a drug overdose, which is very sad, period. It just tells me like you really have to be careful, especially if you're addicted to something like pills. You have to be honest with yourself. And if that's your addiction, you need to go on Amazon right now and get you a tester for fentanyl. I don't even think it's that expensive. You just get the tester. All you need to do is like scrape off a little piece of the pill or whatever you're taking. And with that, you put it in some water, stir it around. You put the strip in there for 15 seconds and that will literally save your life. It'll tell you if the pill has been cut with fentanyl or not. Because the problem is, the amount of fentanyl it takes to actually kill someone is way too small, right? So what that means is, you know, back in the day, you're thinking all this cut in milligrams, so like this many milligrams. No, these are like micrograms. So literally a pinhead, that's all it takes. A pinhead of fentanyl to literally kill a grown man. So with that being said, be very careful. If you do pills, go ahead and get you that tester because it will save your life. It will save your family so much sorrow. And it'll just be good for you. But with Rich Homie Quan passing, it is a lot of clout chasing going on. And I feel like that is so wrong. If you really love somebody, and I think this is what's missing, you will let them rest in peace for real. Like you wouldn't just be saying that. You will be allowing them to do that. Like, and allowing him to rest in peace is leaving this man alone and not posting stuff when this is not your real, like, this your dip, this your little side, this your little sneaky link. Like, then let it be a sneaky link. You do not have to go out of your way to clout chase and tell the world that y'all was messing around, especially if y'all was just messing around. So with that being said, Erica Banks, girl, I'm out of respect for his kids, which they're saying it's mixed results, right? So some people are saying he has 4 kids and some things that I'm reading are saying that he has 5 kids. So we don't really know right now. I'm not for sure, but however many kids he has, let's respect them because you're coming out with text messages. Let's read this text message, y'all. Y'all want to read this text message? Girl, being so dramatic, but maybe she really felt this. Okay, so I don't want to do too much on you, Erica, because maybe you are sad and you want the world to know that you're sad, but you have enough money to get a therapist, and I'm sure your therapist will tell you, let this man rest in peace. Okay, so with that being said, Erica Banks posted, all you wanted to do was find happiness again. Broken heart emoji. I always saw it in your face and in your voice, but you had so much left to do. The album, the tour, your birthday. I'm glad we were able to enjoy such memorable moments. Hold on, y'all. It's a little hard to read. Bring back. All right. She said, I'm glad that we were able to enjoy such memorable moments. I wish you were here, man. Sweetheart. Rich Homie Quan. That's nice. And then she started posting videos of him, and I guess he was like kissing her on the cheek or whatever. I don't know. If you couldn't post it when the man was alive, go on ahead and keep it to yourself, okay? Continue to let that be your business because no. Don't just go to posting now, and you got enough clout. But with that being said, she's not the only one posting. Some other girls are posting. His baby mama was posting, some text messages, some DMs that they were sending back and forth. And okay, I feel like baby mamas, you have the right to do what you about to do to, you know what I'm saying? Do you, baby mama? Because you risked your life for this man. So I don't mind. I don't think it's a big deal that his baby mamas were posting. Also, a girl named Big Brit was also posting. You know, a girl really want the world to know that she love you for real or know you for real if she say your government name. Girl. But I'm trying to, like you just be talking about stuff, but at the same time, they really love this man. So I want to be sensitive to them. Like, I don't want to be rude to y'all, but yeah. So all the girls is out here posting. His dad is definitely posting. He's pretty hurt, which is understandable because when it comes to this type of death, it's really nothing that you can prepare for. You cannot prepare for somebody just suddenly passing away. But I'm spiraling right now, so that's gonna be that on that. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. Erica Banks is going ahead and decide that you do not need to have that stuff posted. Those pictures are private. All that stuff belongs to you. It's your personal business. And God bless his kids and his family. Actually, Rich Homie Quan was supposed to testify for the YSL trial, which is literally going viral everywhere. Everyone is talking about and watching this trial because it has gone on for so long. But yeah, so he was supposed to testify for the YSL trial, but now that will not be able to happen because of his sudden passing. So I don't know. It just makes me just so sad for him and hope that, yeah. No, because I'm not going to say that. I was like, and hope that he might just didn't do too much because he was stressed. I don't know. Okay. And his girlfriend, I guess, quote unquote, we don't really know if that's his girlfriend because I guess, you know, when you're living a certain lifestyle and you're a certain type of celebrity, you really don't want everybody in your business, as in who you're dating and what you're doing in your personal and your love life. So, the young lady or his girlfriend's house that he was at, she woke up, found him on the couch, put the little blanket over him, took their baby to school, and then she came back. He was foaming at the mouth and she called 911. I don't know. I feel sad about it. Maybe she could have touched him because we don't know if he was cold, but I feel like a lot of times you just don't expect nobody to OD. You know what I mean? Like, she thought he was asleep for real. She thought that, okay, well, he took that pill and it just like laid him down, because a lot of time that stuff have you nodding off anyway. So you just think, all right, well, you know, he just went to sleep. I don't know. And I feel bad for her for finding him like that. That's heartbreaking, because I know what's running through her mind is, oh, maybe I should have checked. I should have, you know, tried to wake him up. I should have did this. I should have did that. It's really nothing you could have done. Things happen the way that they happen, and now we're here. So I feel like it's heartbreaking for her, because I know it's always that what if probably in her head. But at the same time, I just hopefully she doesn't beat herself up about that, because that was one of his baby mamas. You know, she got to think about beyond just how I feel. How is my kid going to feel? How are they going to grow up? You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here growing up as a black person, period. But growing up as a black kid without a father, that's very difficult. He had a son, he had girls. It's like, dad is important to girls and very important to the boys. So I know that it's just so heartbreaking. But I don't know. And it was a lot, because I've also seen interviews with Rich Homie Quan talking about don't do drugs, put the drugs down. But I can definitely applaud him, because one of the interviews that I watched said that he stopped drinking lean, which is great. But, you know, quitting is hard to do. You know what I mean? You can't go cold turkey on everything. Like, you got to ease on down that road. And I mean, overall, all I can say is I'm so sorry for everybody's loss. I'm praying for y'all. And Erica Banks, delete those posts just so, girl, give us peace. Give his family peace, girl. Relax. His dad on there, like, it was so sad seeing his dad talking about his first son. Like, you know, girl, get off the internet. But anyway, let's keep it going. to our next topic, which is one of my favorite people, Marlon Wayans. I love the Wayans family. And before I even get to his issue with Vlad, I want to talk about, what was their show called? We're brothers, we're happy, and we're singing and we're colored. Oh, that is crazy. Like, my memory's not memorying. It's called the Wayans Brothers Show. That's nuts. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me while y'all praying. Yeah, the Wayans Brothers Show. It was so good. And I'm going to tell you this. I was in love with Sean. I thought Sean was going to be the sexy one. But that's how people get they lick back. I know y'all niggas thought that I wasn't going to be that one, but I'm here now. So guess what? Lick is gotten, okay? And Marlon is getting his lick back on me because I didn't know he would be so sexy right now between Marlon and Sean. Yeah, we're going with Marlon. Let me let you see my eyes. Marlon, we're going with you. And because his Club Shay Shay interview was everything about him I love. I love the fact that he sat up there and said, honor your father and your mother for your days in life will be longer. Come on. And the way he talked about the story and he really honored his mother, like he would fly back from wherever he was at to take his mother out on a date. What? That is so beautiful. He's like, well, I know my mom is romantic and, you know, my dad was never romantic. So that was literally just something we did. I would go pick her up. I would take her out and just be a good damn son. You have to be, first of all, to have let me see how many kids she had. Because not only a wonderful woman, but just literally just to be that strong and to have all these children and then like to raise them all right. Because some niggas is out here getting out the hood and then they 15 brothers and sisters is still like in the projects. That's love, like knowing that your family got talent and then literally putting them on, teaching them something, like that's beautiful. So I love their family. How many Wayans kids? Y'all, I'm looking at them right now. And then we're going to get to him and Vlad. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Gee. Y'all, they talking about 5. This couldn't be right. This must be Marlon Wayans or something. Oh, they talking about Keenan Wayans got 5 kids. No, I'm talking about, I want to know how many kids Big Mama had, okay? I need to count them up. But with that, y'all. So Marlon and Vlad, if you seen it, and you know, you probably was definitely diving deep into it. Because, yeah, Marlon and Vlad was going back and forth because Vlad did not want to pay Marlon what he was requesting. And instead of just being professional and being like, okay, no, that number is not good for me, but thank you, blah, moving on. This man decided to, I guess, get upset with him. He talking about not mad at all. I find it amusing because you really think you're worth $40K because Marlon asked him for $40K for the interview. First of all, why are you putting my business in the world? Basically, Vlad thought people was about to dog walk Marlon, but people like what? Like, give it to him. And if you don't have it, just say that. And if you don't want to do that type of business with him, just say that. Why burn the complete bridge just because somebody's asking for something that you don't want to produce or that you can't produce? It's okay. Just say no. But yeah, so Marlon was asking for $40K and he also was asking for 30% after the video came out. Like, he was not playing. I watched a video about him talking about, yeah, I'm a shark in business. And you really are. He did not play. But it was all Vlad's fault because, first of all, why are you talking about him on the internet? And then after that, Marlon kept telling him to chill. But you know how white people are. I don't know what ethnicity he is. He look white to me, so I'm gonna call him white. If you're not white, sir, correct me. I apologize. But anyway, you know how white people are. They think they're entitled to say, do, and be whatever the fuck they want to be at the moment. So his ass just kept posting. So Marlon went off on his ass. They had a little Twitter battle. He was heating him up, talking about him. But then after that, he pulled a rabbit out the hat, which is why I absolutely love him and I love his family, because maybe Marlon thought about it. Maybe one of his brothers and sisters said, hey, bro, this is how we gonna do it. If we want to not fuck with the culture vultures, because that's what he called them, then go on ahead to my brother over here, another black man having a show, Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay, and get this man an interview and show this nigga what's really up. And in less than 24 hours, he got 1.4 million views. And let's be real specific. Okay, let me stop playing because this is gonna be messing up my shorts. But anyway, Let's be real specific, okay? It's not only less than 24 hours. It was in 11 hours. This man got 1.4 million views. And I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, that's worth 40K, because I don't understand YouTube that well. I don't know. But what I am going to say is shout out to him, because this white man tried to dog walk him and say, I'm not going to give 40K and 30% of an interview to a person who's only at tops on YouTube gets 200,000 to 300,000 views. Okay. So now that's what you get. Checkmate. He got your ass, because he had 1.4 million in 11 hours. And then after that, in 24 hours, he had about 2 million views. So like, get this nigga a round of applause, because that's how you show somebody not to play with you. Like, all right, yeah, we can go back and forth on the internet a little bit, but I'm about to really show you what I'm made of. And what I'm made of is some shit that you don't want to play with, okay? So, yeah, he did that. And I'm sure Vlad doesn't care. You know, like, he probably feel a little type of way, but he doesn't care that much. But, joke's on you, sir. Yeah. So, yeah, shout out to him. I love you, Marlon Wayans, and if I can ever meet you, that would be great. Let's go ahead and ease on down the road to our next topic. I'm trying to decide where I want to go, because y'all know Tiffany Henyard is my girl, okay? Look, I'll be doing my thing if this is my girl, okay? If we were real friends, I would be a Dalton teacher with $500,000 of overtime. I'm with it, girl. Where we at? Where we at with it? Look, I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. And what I also love about it is she made sure her people was good. Maybe her cousin was working at the police station, because it was 3 police officers who got over, 2 who got over $100,000 in overtime. How the fuck do you work that much? But hey, I don't care. Girl. I think it was a year. So, those 2 haven't been said to be fired yet, but the deputy chief was fired because he got $96,000 in overtime. They was living, y'all. They were living. I would love, take me back in time. Let me know these niggas getting this money, and I want to see they Snapchat, they Instagram, they Facebook. These niggas was living lavish. They were outside. They got many mansions in Dalton probably right now. Like, what are y'all doing? I don't want to say I love it. I love her for it, because I feel like Black people are the ones who really never, like, white people can do whatever they want to do. They can scam, and nobody blinks an eye. But when a Black woman is the mayor, everybody want to investigate. And then, like, they want to add insult to injury, because they just don't want to investigate. They didn't get Stephen Giles to come and investigate her. No, they got our own Lori Lightfoot. Mayor. Let me be specific. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, our ex-mayor of Chicago, to investigate her. And this girl, they said right now, they had a negative balance of $3.65 million in the bank account. Well, because of her lavish lifestyle and all the overtime and all the other stuff she was doing. But I mean, I get it. I would love to see how this plays out. Right now, I am gunning, I am going with, and I am on the side of the villain, because I just love the fact that, like, when Black people get an opportunity, like, give my girl opportunity or whatever. So that's the only reason why I'm with it. But shout out to you, girl. If you ever want to come sit down, I got a spot for you. I got a spot for you. I would love to just talk to you. I want to know how your brain works, girl. I need to know your sign. I need to know everything about you. I need to write it down. Give me a notebook, because the girl, give me the game. But hopefully I won't get caught. But with that being said, let's keep it moving. Shout out to you. Let's talk about something else. I want to talk about that principal, the vice principal in Texas, who got her eye knocked out. Because as a teacher, and especially a teacher at that, I definitely identify with the challenges of teaching kids who have behavioral disorders. But wow. And you always say, oh, you can get your eye knocked out. You can get your back broke. You can get whatever, crack your skull. You know, as a teacher, you always like you always kind of think about the bad things that could happen. But yeah, this vice principal literally got her eye knocked out. And what happened was one of the students in her BD classroom was having an episode. BD is like a behavioral disorder. So that was one of the things on his IEP. He had a behavioral disorder. Okay, fine. So he was going crazy. He had attacked one of the students, right? So after that, what they tell you in schools is if you have a student that will not listen, that's out of control, that will not calm the heck down, remove everybody else, because we can't have everybody else getting hurt. So they removed everybody else. So when the principal came, the teacher was in the hallway, all her students were in the hallway. They explained what happened. So the principal went in there thinking that she was going to be able to like de-escalate the situation. And she really tried. She went in there with a calm voice. You know, she said he threw one chair and didn't hit her. Then she got that chair and he threw another one and she blocked the second one with the first chair. And I was like, wow, that's great, girl. You didn't learn some hand-to-hand combat techniques from teaching. Then after that, another person came in the room and he tried to throw a chair at them. So this lady is like, look, let me show you my chair skills. Tries to block that one with the chair. She does, so the other person doesn't get hurt. He throws another chair and it hits her in the eye. Oh my God. Because I'm just thinking about like, oh my God. And I know the baby felt bad after knocking her eye out because he was out of control, but he didn't want to knock her eye out. I don't think he wanted to blind the lady. Y'all, this chair basically slit this lady's eye, knocked it out. Her eye was like coming out. She had to be airlifted to the hospital. And there, they basically told her, she said she believed in God, that her eye's going to be saved. And girl, I'm believing with you right now, Lord, restore her eye. But what the doctor said was the eye can't be restored. The eye is broken. The eye has been knocked out, but we put it back in just so you can have something there. Oh my God. Oh my God. And this brings us to the conversation of like policing in schools and all that stuff. Like everybody's against it, but we have to have somebody who's able to help de-escalate and even get a little bit aggressive, because as a teacher, as a principal, you guys are professionals who are, what do you call it? You're trained to try to de-escalate. But sometimes, as we know, if it's a mental health disorder, a certified diagnosis, some people, when they're spiraling, they can't calm down. So if you're not able to help them calm down, then it gets to this point where you're getting airlifted. Oh my God. So all I'm thinking is like, okay, so what is the alternative? What are we supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, they don't want police in the schools. Look, y'all, I'm not putting him in a hold. Like, no, I'm standing over here, because if this child hit me the wrong way, today is my last day. I'm going to show him, this is why you don't do this. And that's going to be that. But that's why you need people in there. Like, you need somebody else that can like calm him down in a way in which he just stops. You know what I mean? Stop. But we're gonna be praying for that principal, because girl, you go to work on a regular Monday, you think you able to see out of both eyes, got 20/20, maybe 18/20. I don't know if she was wearing bifocals. Then you leave out with a one-eyed Susie, girl. I'm so sorry. Whew. Y'all just thinking about, you don't understand. Kelly, you don't understand. It's literally just thinking about it. Thinking about somebody throwing something, me holding my eye. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And now she's kind of like trying to take her case all around and talk about it. But my question is, talk about it, fine. But what is the solution? What is the alternative? What are we going to do about this? Because this shit happens every day. Chairs get thrown, trust me. And kids are protected, which they should be protected. But who's going to protect me? Because I ain't walking down holding my eye in my hand. Okay? I'm going to find a way to take them down. Okay? I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. That's a lie. I ain't taking them down. Okay? Y'all, okay. We going to pray for that principal. Let's keep it going. Okay. So I'm going to say play the clip, because I'm going we're going to talk about this girl, Morgan, right? So play the clip.
A lot of people don't know that I don't know how to read and I don't know how to spell. For that reason alone, like I've always had a challenge in life, just being able to get by. For most of my life, I was a personal assistant to Ray J, and I worked with a lot of other celebrities. I was an assistant director on set. I've been a PA on set. I've dabbed into the medical field. And then obviously recently, I've been blessed to be a part of a phenomenal industry, which is network marketing, which is where I landed like most of my success. I didn't need to know how to read or spell to be successful in this actual industry.
Wow. Okay. Morgan is nuts. And I don't want to say she's nuts because she's very smart. Morgan got a lot of money. But Morgan was like one of Ray J's assistants. She was on, what was she on? She was on Love and Hip Hop for a while. She's pretty. I don't know. She's pretty, whatever. She was on a podcast and she just recently admitted that she can't read or write. But you're a millionaire. Why don't you get a tutor? Like, do you want to read and write? Is that important to you? And I'm not saying that everybody has to read and write, but I'm saying, do you want to? Because I can teach anybody to read and write, but you got to want to learn how to read and write. No matter what disability you have, 9 times out of 10, even the most maybe she meant she can't read and write on the 4th grade level, because we know majority of America is on the 4th grade level, which is normal, natural, fine. Which is why things like magazines, newspapers, they're all written at a point in which any person can comprehend them. So I feel like I can get Morgan to a 4th grade level. When I seen that, all I could think was, okay, you're a millionaire. You're working on, what she say, some type of marketing, I guess online marketing. You're doing all this stuff. You're being people's assistant, but you can't read or write. And I'm not saying it's I don't know. It's hard to talk about this stuff because maybe she got a disability, but even with a disability, do you want to read and write? And maybe she said that as in a way to everybody can make money. Everybody can have millions, but don't stop flexing that you can't read and write, girl. You have enough money to get the best tutor in the world. I'm just saying, if Helen Keller can learn to read and write, so can you, because you have to be motivated. And that's why I'm going to stop here, because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And I love y'all. If you ever want my help, I'm here for you. We'll figure out a plan. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. But I was just shocked. I'm just like, you're a millionaire, but I guess whatever, fuck it. When I get $1 million, I don't have to read no more. I get somebody I trust to read this shit to me. What'd he say? Oh, this bitch trying to play with me? All right, Siri, tell that nigga to... period, exclamation mark. Right, send you right off. We're gonna have a little shorty today because it's not gonna be too long. Okay, we got 2 more things to talk about, right? The one thing I want to talk about is that eye color problem. The girls are going to get their eye color changed. If you don't get you some contacts, I want y'all to see what this looks like. And these are just like a few options of what these doctors are doing to people, because they look fucked up. Girl, go ahead and get you some Clearview contacts. If you live in Chicago, you got to go to Indiana not the gas station. What was it? The beauty supply in Indiana. Right there. It's like Fresh Look. It's called Fresh Look. Get the hazel ones because they look the most natural. Don't ask me how I know, but I do know. Huh? I feel like lavender and teal is like an emo look. So fuck it. If you want to wear it, fine. But it looks stupid as hell. Oh, to me, because that's not my personal type of look. But or getting like baby blue. Like if you chocolate and you wasn't born with baby blue, get hazel. You know what I'm saying? I'm caramel. I don't know what color I am. I'm brown skin, and guess what? I'm gonna give me some hazel. I'm gonna give me some light brown. And people gonna be all in my face, girl, is them your real eyes? Is them your real eyes? Back up. Yeah, back up. Look. I used to hate that shit. Niggas used to love. Is them your real eyes? First of all, mind your motherfucking business. You trying to play with me. What? And then they want to get so close. What? I ain't want a nigga do that. That's almost like, is this your real hair? No, you nigga, you know this is a lace front. This is 22 inches straight, bone straight. Okay? Sometimes I can do my makeup like I got a little Indian in me, but it looks good though. Oh, yeah, no, these ladies are getting their eyes messed up. You guys probably remember when Tiny and her daughter got their eyes done. in Africa. Shout out to Africa, because the ones in Africa definitely looked way more natural. These ones they're doing are just like literally, they're putting a permanent contact in your eye, and they don't even look as good as the contacts. They look so bad. Oh my God, so bad. If you can get any surgery, get something else. Just get something else, because you're going to look a fucking mess. You're going to look like the fucking Terminator. You're going to look like I got to fucking fight your ass. Don't come in my room with the lights off and shit. All I see is your eyes and shit. You get fucked up. Like, don't look at me like that, baby. Don't look at me like that. Especially not with them new gray eyes you got. Like, what the hell? You look crazy as hell. Yeah, let's get to something else. But let's ease on down the road. So I guess the last thing, for at least right now, we want to keep it cute, keep it demure, very classy. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but they're making these new, I don't know if they're called cells or something like that. I guess they would be called cells, or sleeper cells, right? So what happens is they take prisoners who have different amount of sentences. They put you to sleep for your entire sentence. And as you sleep, they implant different memories in your mind. I do not fucking trust America to implant nothing in my mind. I'm gonna do my hard time, okay? I'm gonna be coming out thick as hell. You know, bitches get thick in jail, okay? I'm gonna be coming out solid and thick, okay? Healthy, okay? I do not want to do it. Because, yeah, they're implanting different memories into people's mind. Well, this is what they're planning to do. And then I guess the way that they want to sell it to people is, hey, you can do a 5-year sentence in 5 minutes. But it's so many like logical, scientific questionings and that I have as a human. And all of this shit is alleged because, yeah, it's from YouTube University. So it might not be real. I have not done my fact checking. Maybe I'll spin a block on that again. But of course I believe it's true. What were you saying? Mm-hmm. I think it's based on rehabilitation, right? Because, you know, at first, prison and the prison system was all based on punishment or slavery, really, because in the Constitution it says, I think it's the 13th Amendment, that you cannot be enslaved for anything. That's when they abolished slavery, right? But then they put this caveat in there. They said, except for if you commit a crime. So guess what happens when you commit a crime? Work, bitch. You're getting 5 cents an hour. I guess that's how they make it make sense, because you get 5 cents an hour and your family can send you gifts. Right. You're an indentured servant. But yeah, so you cannot have any slavery unless you like commit a crime. Okay, fine. But here we go. Why was I talking about that? That's the question. Oh, I'm like, hold on. I went there and I'm thinking, okay, the 13th Amendment, then the 14th. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I teach 7th grade social studies this year. So it's ingrained in my head. You know, they got to do the Constitution test. But anyway, right? Cannot, do anything unless you commit a crime. Let's think about it. Our prison system is inherently, like, naturally racist, because where we live is a racist. It's a place that was built on racist morals and all that stuff, right? So because of that, as a Black person, I cannot trust them to do this for me. Why? Because I think the way they think about me definitely coincides with maybe some of the memories that they're going to be trying to place in my head and the things that they're going to try to program me with. So as an African-American person, I'm going to do my hard time, because I trust myself enough to be developed enough to form my own ideas, decide how I want to live my life. So if I'm really struggling with something, to look that shit up. Like, if I want to learn something, I want to be a better person, I'm going to sit with being a better person. I'm going to read some books about it, and I'm going to try some shit out that coincides with what I learned. I'm not going to ask the massa to implant some memories. You's a good girl. Like, what they fucking put in my head? Like, I don't know. You don't steal from massa. Keep your, like, what? Like, what? That's a clone. And too different. Right. And maybe that's why people are saying that these different, ooh, let's go into the realm of, what do you call that? Conspiracy theories. Is this why Kodak Black is a clone? Because he went to jail and they implanted memories in his head that were not right? Or maybe it's the many drugs that he's been taking. And y'all, let's pray for Kodak because we know about his addictions and he's getting better. He's been sober for a while. I want him to stay on that track because all the shit that's happening, this shit is dangerous. So, yeah. And you know what we forgot to talk about? This is really the last thing. Y'all. My girl Chrisean is back out, and I'm hoping that they maybe this is one person that I might have trusted them to implant some shit in her brain. Get my girl right. Okay, I love her. She's fucking beautiful. You can be beautiful with a tooth missing, girl. You bad as hell. Like, beautiful. She has a good heart. I feel like she has some growing up to do. But all I'm saying is this: they let her out of jail, which I'm so happy about because rumors were going around about how much time she was going to get, and it didn't seem like she was going to be let out soon. But seeing as she was let out, it was her baby's birthday. She went to go see her baby. Well, his birthday was coming up, and he's looking amazing. He recognized his mother. He was happy to see her. Like, she was happy to see him. Shout out to her for even, because you know how some girls are, and she's young, but some girls wouldn't have went to go see that baby on the first night out. You know what I'm saying? It would have been 5 minutes of seeing the baby, and then, I've been locked up. I got to go outside. Like, girl, sit your ass down. Somebody else has been taking care of your kid. And I love the fact that she went to go see her baby to be a real mom. Like, she's getting her shit together. So I'm hoping that she learned her lesson, and even like this additional time away from Blueface is going to push her to continue to being a better person and a wonderful mother and whatever the hell she wants to be, because she could do that. Like, do what the fuck you want to do. People been waiting for you, Chrisean, so show up. With that being said, it was also a picture posted of the mug shot of her Bookie. Blueface, baby. He was looking thick in a good way. He was looking healthy, because I would say, I guess sometimes you think certain people are naturally skinny, and then you look at somebody like later on and say, maybe that was like a little bit of an addict skinny for him. You know what I mean? Now that I look back, he looks so healthy that it almost looked like he was in rehab a little bit. Even though I saw a video of him doing something in there that didn't look like, you know what I'm saying? He was doing something. But anyway, let's not even talk about that. Let's be positive. His mugshot was shown because he was being moved to a different prison in California because they gave him his sentence, and his sentence is 4 years. Even though it's kind of messed up, I don't know how much time I haven't write down my calculator yet. A lot of people's like, oh, so that means he might just do 2 years. I don't know, whatever. 2 to 4. 4 years was the max that he was supposed to do. So the only positive in this I see is him continuing to be clean, having a clear mind, coming out wanting to be a better father, because he has 2 kids with Alexis, 1 kid with Chrisean, and he has a lot of people that, he should be a fucking good man for. So that part. And then it's also giving Chrisean some time out without this nigga. Like, after getting out, you know how you be promising yourself shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And now you can really fulfill that without him being in your, I don't want to say in your face, but without him, without him. We're just gonna leave it at that. Yes. Figuring out who Chrisean is, what Chrisean wants, and how Chrisean is going to do what she needs to do to get to where she needs to go. So, yeah. Yeah, shout out to you, Chrisean. I love you, girl. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy you out, girl. I'm happy you got time to yourself to get your own life together. I'm happy that your son looks like he's making a lot of progress. And, what's his name? Mr. Blueface. Good luck. And keep hope alive. I don't know what to say to him. I don't know. I don't dislike Blueface, but I don't love his ass either. So it's just like, yeah, okay, Jonathan, I'm happy for you that you have time to get your mind together, and I'm glad it wasn't too long. Yeah. But look, this fucking wine would look so much better in my hand if my nails was done, y'all. Why did I forget to put something on these bad boys? They looking like real Nelly, but it's still cute. Whatever. Cheers to us. Oh, we might have to switch it up because I did want to talk about Wendy Williams, y'all. We're doing this show on the back of Wendy. Wendy, I absolutely love you. I heard all that stuff about when Wendy was young, how she was a firecracker and all this and all that. But people went around. They warmed up to my girl. They gave it back to her. We love you, Wendy. And it's really heartbreaking to see Wendy in the state that she's in and the incredibly quick decline that she took. It's just sad. You know, whenever somebody gets sick, I always think, oh, you got to go to Dr. Sabi and you got to get your Dr. Sabi on and you got to go vegan and you got to do this. So it was a picture of her in Ushot Village with Dr. Sabi's son, where she was actually looking good. Like, if you look at her, she looks good. Like, she looks okay. She looks better, you know. But they said that somebody actually had to hold her up for that picture and she's actually declining more. So everyone is very worried about her. Hopefully those herbs like help, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least we wanted to help, like make her comfortable, because I don't know, it's just so heartbreaking. We love you, Wendy. Like, Wendy has to see a person who has so much pizzazz and spunk and like intelligence and, you know, all these things just go downhill. It's heartbreaking. So we hope that you get better, girl. You know, I love me some Dr. Sabi, so I'm hoping that whatever he gives you works. And I'm praying for her son, because I know her son is probably going through so much right now with his mother. They said they get their, what do you call that? They're not giving away, but they're selling her penthouse. So that's like another telltale sign that not only is she declining, but like her money situation is getting worse. So, girl, we're just going to keep hope alive for you. We're going to keep you lifted. And with that being said, I want to give a huge shout out to Kelly Joy Productions. If you are not following her, go ahead and follow her. Why not? She's a good leader. Let her follow. Let her lead you, okay? Period. Point blank, period. And also, Royalty Productions, thank you so much for always showing up and showing out for Point Blank, period. And if you haven't already, bestie, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe to your new favorite podcast, Point Blank, period. You can find us on Instagram at 777 AM. And signing out, it is your girl, your sister, and your best friend, 777 AM. Peace out. Everybody hates when I say peace out, but I say that shit anyway because I don't care. I'm going to live life as me. I'm going to be 7 until the day I elevate. Peace out.